All right, so we started the podcast. So we are wearing robes today.
Yes, because it's evening time.
It is the evening time, and Sarah was like, I'm going to come over and do a robe cast. And I was like, all right, let's do it.
Yeah, because I was like, I got a lot of plans I planned for today.
So your robe looks way more like Oriental inspired than mine. Yours,
yeah.
Yours like you could like.
Mine came with a little cami dress.
Gotcha.
So it's an evening event.
I gotcha. Mine looks like some kind that like a dad would wear.
Yeah.
Like you can go get the newspaper.
You are a dad.
That's true. That's very true. I guess it's very, very fitting. It's not as like, I don't feel like I can go fight someone.
That's what I thought when I bought it. I was like, dad robe, soft, deep pockets.
Yep.
Definitely needs a tie thing.
It's got a tie thing.
Yeah.
I just don't know where it's at.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, it's in there somewhere. My son likes to wear this robe as like a Batman cape.
Yeah.
So and uses
He uses it as like a headband.
Yeah, like a ninja band because it's super long. So like he'll tie it on
and then
he
runs.
Yeah. It kind of flares in the background. It's just really, really cool. But yeah, Sarah got me this robe that I'm wearing fucking for my birthday like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I've never had a robe.
Fucking friends.
Yeah. I was like, I've never had a robe before. And you're like, what?
Like, how does that happen?
Yeah. So I got a robe. It's kind of weird.
How are you a 9-year-old boy and not got a robe for Christmas?
I never have. And then there's a funny, because my son wears it. And he there's like, it looks like goo on my arm.
Yeah.
It's toothpaste. So my son.
Kid goo.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna find when you have when you have a Andre. We're gonna find toothpaste markings at.
That's fair.
You know what the weirdest thing is? That's a bad word. The grossest thing.
Yes. Tiny men.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, it's true. But so far, so he's in first grade, and I don't like his butt wiping skills are subpar.
I told my sister her kids are not allowed to stay the night until they efficiently wipe their butt.
Yeah.
Because I knew it would be a while.
Yeah, it's fair. I mean, he gets it done.
Yeah, it gets it done, but they still come at you and be like, boy, you okay? Be like, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, you need to go back.
So I don't know what
kids need to just learn how to use a bidet.
Yeah, I wish we had one.
Yeah, you can buy them.
Yeah, well,
Tushy,
I wish
$99.
Yeah, I know.
Put it on the back of it.
Yeah, Facebook hits me hard with bidets. Like a Tushy one too. I don't know why. I think
you can get a T-shirt that says "Ask me about my butthole."
Yeah, we talked about that. I need that. I need that so bad. But I don't know what it is about his like wiping skills. I watch him wipe. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to help him out, and I'm like,
is it like arm to body ratio? That's a challenge.
I think it's fine
dexterity, motor skills.
Yeah, fine motor skills, not dexterity. He can get there.
He can just do his practice skills. If you can't see me and you're just listening, I'm finger to thumbing it.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that when it comes to wipes. Finger to thumb it.
No, I just dexterity skills in general. Do this outside of butt wiping skills.
Yeah, so I don't know what it is, but I think he gets a thin, like a 1-ply layer of paper and a certain pressure point, let's say like on his fingertip. So then when he goes into the butt, like it pushes through.
Oh, and you're like,
Then he gets shit on his finger, underneath his fingernail, right? Which is like, gross. Sorry, the gross thing kind of reminded me because this robe, like I said, has like toothpaste from him wiping it on there. But to be fair, this robe is hanging up right beside the wash your face towel.
Yeah.
But he knows better. But anyways, it's fine. I didn't know it was there until I put it on a second ago. I was like, that motherfucker.
That little moth.
Yeah. So I know at least that there's toothpaste on this robe. Who knows what else is on there.
At least he brushed his teeth.
Well, yeah, that's what if I had to make him. But so anyway, so he's got this weird single ply
technique
with pressure, and he gets like poop on his finger, and then so like randomly I'll just go into the bathroom like to go use the restroom or whatever. You can see where like he had it on his finger like shit, and then like he just wipes it off like on the wall or where else, the wall, the sink, like on top of the toilet.
Yeah, wherever he's like, I don't want that on me anymore. Yeah.
So I'll just walk in there and there's just like little finger paints of shit, and I'm just like,
that sounds like having a kid.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking gross.
Yeah.
But yeah, every time I do it, I always take a picture of it and send it to his mom. I'm like, look at that.
Be like, does this go on at your house too?
Yeah, and then every once in a while she'll snap me one back. And I'm like, oh, I got you, man. Like the fucking brown finger got you. It's just gross because you look at it, I'm like, I'm going to make him clean it up. But I'm like, nah, I'm just going to clean that up.
Like,
it's going to be,
that needs to be cleaned right now.
I do talk to him about it. And he's like, Dad, I'm sorry. I had poop on my finger. I'm like, I know, but I'm like, just go wash your hand. He's like, I just wanted it off. I'm like,
yeah, you're like, oh.
I was like, I understand what you're feeling, but I was like, you can't fucking doo-doo finger the fucking mirror.
Can't do it.
You can't do it, man. It's not good. I forgot why we're talking about shit fingers.
We were just talking about kids.
Oh,
and
kids, yeah.
And then you discovered your toothpaste.
Yeah, I discovered toothpaste.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is a fun podcast besides the fact that we have robes on.
Yeah, robes and bourbon and CBD water.
Yeah, robes and bourbon and CBD water. We got this.
We are here for relaxation purposes.
Yeah, man. So they're not sponsored by these. So, but if you would like to sponsor us,
We'll take them.
yeah, Traveler, we'll take them. I've had these before, so you won't get my real reaction, my first impression. I can tell you what I think about them though.
Yeah.
But Sarah, this is the first time she's tried them. So
I'm liking it. It doesn't taste like static water.
yeah,
Static? Yeah. Someone just described a
like flat
seltzer.
water.
It's like a seltzer that it tastes like TV noise.
Okay.
And I was like,
Yes,
it does.
It's white noise in my mouth.
Just white noise in my mouth. Yeah.
But these are called Travelers, and it's CBD water, like bubbly water, and it's got 20 milligrams of CBD in it. It's pretty awesome. It's from South Georgia, which is where we live at. So when I found that out,
we like Georgia.
yeah. So it's got that good Georgia water, and it's got a couple
I
different.
am kind of Googling that there's only like 20 milligrams because like the last thing I had was like 800 milligrams.
Yeah, well, one of those big things has 800 milligrams in it. Oh yeah, that's pretty high dose.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty. I mean, if you're going to take it, I think the higher the dose, like, is when you start getting the benefits from it.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm no CBD expert.
I mean, but too, also, if you have like, here's a 6-pack or beverages or 4-pack, it's like, all right, I'll drink 2 of those.
Yeah, for sure. I drank 2 of them last time. I mean, it was cool. I like CBD. But this is lime mint, and you have
Lemon hibiscus.
Yeah, it's pretty good. From what I remember, I haven't opened this one yet. I remember it being kind of bubbly, and it tasted good. It didn't taste like fake anything when I drank it. And
Yeah, no, it's really pleasant.
it
It
kinda
more tastes like if you had like
we don't talk about it, be about it.
fuck around, find out,
Fuck
man.
around and found out. I saw a shirt that had that on that made me think about you.
Yeah, I was like, I like that one. I like that expression.
Yeah, fuck around and find out. There's something about you don't believe in magic, and the response was like, fuck around and
find out. Yeah.
Sorry, I saw the shirt. I think I sent it to you. I might not have, but I was like, that reminds me of Sarah.
I was like, yeah, I like that.
But it's pretty good. This water, it kind of reminds me of like, it tastes like fat water. Like it's got like
Like a thickness to the water.
yeah, but
but it's not like overly
no,
carbonated.
yeah, it's good. It's super good. I'm a fan of it. So what is this? Travelers?
9 out of 10. Do it.
No, yeah, I'll give it. I mean, I don't know what you would need to get a 10 out of 10. If this isn't a 10, I don't know what you would need. It would need to give me like $5 when I open the can, I guess. This is 10 out of 10.
That would be fucking
Yeah,
10
or
out of
something. Yeah,
10.
you get
Highly
this-
recommended.
Yeah, for sure. But it's super good.
I know. I can't just give it a perfect score. Yeah. 9 out of 10.
That's fair.
I would
Always
tell
got,
my friends about it.
yeah, always get. Yeah, me too. I did. I told you. I was like, dude, I got the CBD.
Hi, friends.
Yeah, and I was like, I got the CBD water. It's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good. I like it. So travelers, go check them out. They're pretty good. If you're
job.
into CBD, CBD kind of blew up. I don't know when did it blow up? When everyone was like, oh my god, CBD is good for you.
Yeah, like,
Was it
maybe it was like after it became legal in a few states and then they had all of this like product and we're like, we've got to use this stuff.
Yeah, and I know in 2018 there was some bill passed called the Farmer Act or Farmers Law.
Yeah, where people could start like
selling hemp stuff.
Yeah.
and because it has to have I don't know what the exact
Yeah, it
difference
was like
between-
an agricultural grant, I
Yeah.
think, that you could apply for, and they made it legal. And
Yeah.
a lot of people have been doing that in Georgia because folks out here got land.
Yeah, so I don't know if that in 2018, I don't know if that's when CBD popped off. I feel like it's been kind of popping off before that.
I don't pay attention to my life surroundings when it comes to
true.
trends.
But it was like no one ever talked about. I never even heard the phrase. Then it's like on literally
Everything.
Everything. You know
I
what
saw
mean?
CBD, like hemp infused makeup yesterday.
You bought it, didn't
I
you?
didn't.
Oh.
I didn't need it. It was like eyeshadow palettes.
I don't even know what that is.
Fucking colors you put on your eyelid.
Okay, that's didn't get the palette.
It's
palette.
palette,
Like
like
I
a
said,
palette of
sorry.
them. So there's a lot of different colors.
I got you. When you
and
first-
like mascara, and I'm like, my eyelashes are not gonna
Absorb that.
absorb THC. You just got it because it got a pot plant on it,
Yeah.
which I would, but I was like, I don't need those products. I'm spending $200 on other stuff, so
Yeah. I don't even need that.
I bought other things.
But I didn't even know, like, when I have a bachelor's degree in exercise physiology. So I learned a lot about the human body and what happens when you move.
Yeah.
And then I went and got a doctorate basically in like human physiology performance. Like I got my chiropractic doctorate, right? Learned all about the body, the human body, sicknesses, and more importantly, where I went to school, like how to like accentuate health as opposed to like worry necessarily about diseases and sicknesses. So,
Understand what they are, but like here's better ways of like
yeah, we kind of focus
elevating the body.
Yeah, we kind of
itself,
like
yeah.
focus more on okay, who cares if you're sick or not? Let's
Yeah.
help you be better. Like so, someone who doesn't have a symptom can come in. We can, that's kind of the main jive, I guess, or the philosophy behind what I learned. I had never in all those like almost No, how
Almost like probably 8 years.
Well,
Yeah,
is
6,
that-
7 years.
Yeah, it was 8 years.
Between all of it?
Yeah, it was 8 years, and then it was I would say $250,000 of education.
Ain't no one said shit about CBD.
No, well, yeah, particularly I can never say it. Cannabinoid system. Yeah,
Cannabinoids.
yeah. So apparently,
No.
I can spell it, but I can't say it.
Oh, good for you. At least you can spell.
I can. Well, that one. So like I learned, I won't say everything about the human body, but they try to teach me as everything about
Yeah.
it. That word never came up. I never ever heard that word, and I graduated with my doctorate in 2008. Basically 2009. I graduated at the very end of 2008. So 2009, I never heard that word. I think no one talked about it. I know in 2009 it was not really like a huge thing.
Yeah.
And then
they were
now
like,
it's fucking everywhere. You go to
It's
BP.
in your water.
It's in my water. You can go to like a gas station and just get like
everywhere.
I'm sure it's shitty CBD. I don't think it probably doesn't do
but
anything.
it's still there.
It's still there, yeah. So people talk about it all the time. You know, that's why one of the reasons why people, besides getting high, like smoking weed, is people like it because like all the other health benefits, and it's not just because it makes you feel awesome. It's because there is like a system that interact, the like cannabinoids.
Cannabinoids. I don't know.
Cannanaboy.
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 He's just a boy, a canana.
Yeah, so apparently, you know, they interact with some receptors in your body, and it has a lot to do with like homeostasis, like keeping your body at where it's supposed to be, whether it's more or less of a particular substance or whatever. It helps regulate that. Yeah, like I said, it was just really trippy. Like I was thinking about,
Dr. Words.
hey, Dr. Words. And I had to learn about this whole system of the body through vendors trying to teach me because they wanted me to sell their shit.
The clouds are really pink behind you.
Okay, I was
Sorry,
like, where are you
that's
looking
what
at? I thought someone was coming to get me,
like,
man.
that's a nice color. It's like periwinkle pink. Sorry, vendors wanting to sell you stuff.
No, it was just funny. Like you're looking at beautiful colors behind me, and the hoodness came out of me. I was like, "Who the fuck?" I like I got my fist clenched up. I was like, "Someone's coming to get me."
Be like, who's on my porch that I need to fuck up?
Yeah, I just got kind of weird. But yeah, so I didn't learn about that whole system of the human body until I graduated years later through vendors that wanted me to sell CBD stuff, and I was like, "Get the fuck out!" At first, I was like,
selling your shit.
Well, I was just like, you know, I don't understand because I didn't know. But then they started teaching me about all the systems. I was like, oh, that's probably not real because you're just trying to sell it to me. And then I started like learning from.
And you're like, oh, that was real.
Yeah, it was real. I was learning from like learned. You know, when someone's trying to sell you something, I get the pitch. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean it's not true, but there's an intent behind it.
Yeah, there's also going to be words towards the positive.
Exactly, and that's fair. But I was like, I can't make a decision. Let me learn, like, try to get some knowledge. So I went and got some knowledge, and I was like, whoa, man, it's crazy. It's just like,
I like that.
but it's just like, oh, there's just a whole thing that they're studying now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess there's just such a stigma. Like they didn't even want to like mess with like learning about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, they did that with marijuana. They did that with like all the psychedelics. They made them the whatever law.
we just had Bicycle Day too.
I know, right? Yeah, yeah. A lot of people probably don't know what day is Bicycle Day.
On the 19th.
Is it the 19th? Yeah.
Day before 420.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because the scientist that made LSD in the laboratory, he
He's
consumed
like,
it.
Went on a bicycle ride.
Yeah, he consumed it. He didn't know exactly what it was. He consumed it to kind of experiment on himself. And then, like, the story is he went on a bicycle ride. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a journal. I don't know if it's a journal or a paper. Like, he wrote in his personal journal or if he, like, typed a paper about his experience on that bike ride. It's apparently it's really trippy. Like, apparently.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm sure it was, especially if you've never, like... One, you don't have the perception of someone explaining the experience, even if the explanation is very muted to the actual experience. Because when you try to explain something like that, it's like, there was some cool shit, man. And you're like, but it was so much more than that.
But it was more.
It was more than cool. So I'm sure like experiencing it like that for the first time, be like,
how weird would it be?
Especially at that 12th hour, you're like, is this what my life is now? Does it ever go back? Because that's definitely always a thought.
How about if you're the one that cooked it in the kitchen? Like it had never been cooked before.
And you're like
if you're the first person to ever make a fucking cinnamon roll and like you get it and you eat it and you're like, whoa.
Like, what did I just make?
Yeah, what did I just do? Like, so you're in the lab cooking some chemicals and you eat it and then that happens. And then you go on the bike ride and you're like, whoa.
Whoa.
I made something.
Wow.
I made a thing.
I made a thing. Wow. He made a damn good thing. Good job. I did forget his name though.
Oh yeah, I can't remember. I think it's funny that there is a bicycle day.
Yeah.
So, in case you don't know what bicycle, we didn't tell what it was. It's the guy that created LSD the very first time that he.
Did we not just say that?
Not what it was, just that I just went on a rant about it, but it actually wasn't what the actual day is. So someone's listening going, what is Bicycle Day? The scientist, I think it was German. I could be wrong on that, so don't quote me. Actually, don't quote me on any of that. You shouldn't quote me ever, but like
Yeah,
this
like-
is true. Like the guy that did it, like he created it in the laboratory, then consumed it himself, and went on a bike ride tripping. They celebrated it. Was it really? It wasn't really April 19th. Is it kind of like Christmas? Like it's not really the day Jesus was born.
I don't know. Let me check because I'm pretty sure. It was 1943. Yeah, it was April 19th, 1943.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were trying to be cute because it was next to 420.
No, because 420 was much later. It was not his actual first encounter.
Oh man, don't quote me. I was wrong.
Albert Hoffman. He's
That sounds German.
it's Switzerland.
Okay, well it's the same
Swiss.
thing to me.
Swiss man.
He's not from Georgia.
He ain't from Georgia.
So that means you're from Germany.
Albert.
If you're not from Georgia, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Germans.
Germans. Oh, he's such a cutie bud too. This is a really common photo that you would see.
Nice. Speaking of Germans, your hubby posted a picture
Oh yeah.
on Facebook
Facebook.
earlier of a German tattoo artist.
Oh, with like the
You should pull up her name, man.
All right.
Because I clicked, I saw the picture. I was like, man, that's a cool looking picture. Yeah, because it was really cool. So I clicked on it and I went through like her like Instagram page or whatever. I was looking at all of her sacred geometry and like minimal tattoo design she does. I was like, that is
The
awesome, man.
archived alchemical.
Yeah, yeah. But like the artist name,
Let's find out.
it's on there.
Oh.
I clicked on it, but she's pretty badass. The reason I thought about that is because she's from Germany.
Let's see. I see the name. It looks like Elena.
I don't know. Like I said, your hubby did it. I just went and checked out her stuff. It was really cool.
Oh yeah, German folks. You know, did I ever mention that people always thought my dad was like scary? Have I spoken about that before? People
No.
would be like,
You make him sound like he just sits on a recliner, like making jokes.
he chills.
Okay.
Moff chills.
Okay, because like if I don't know your dad, but if I see him sitting on a recliner, just like making jokes and yelling your name to come to you, so he can make a joke at you,
Yeah.
and then you leave. That's what I see as your dad, in a German accent.
Yes.
Okay.
So growing up, people were just like, "Oh my God, is your dad? Are you getting in trouble?" Because he would just yell because he's chilling. So it'd get my attention, which it was normal. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't feel like, oh, I got yell. No, it was just like, Sarah.
It was just like
What?
a whistle or something.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he whistles real good. Yeah. He's definitely got a dad whistle, not a 2-finger sausage kind of whistle. He can just do it.
I can't do it.
He's got it.
I haven't acquired the
It's
dad
real
whistle.
good.
I can't do it, man.
He used to do it on the soccer field. It's more of like a quick, come here, kind of thing, but much louder.
He's probably got his own. Like I think everyone's whistle has like their own tone, so
Yeah.
everyone that knows it knows it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's dad. But my friend that came over.
Do you have a shrine to this friend?
No,
Oh, it's
that's
not that
Hannah.
friend. Okay.
I have a story about that too. My friend Malia, she's getting married. We were doing stuff, but she was over there while my dad and sister and the kids were like packing up and leaving. And she was just like, your dad's kind of intimidating. I was like, no, he's not. He's not at all. He didn't wear robes, but he wore sweatpants and an undershirt.
Nice, like a wife beater. Or like
No,
a white
a
t-shirt.
t-shirt. Well, yeah, a white t-shirt.
Like a tiny white t-shirt.
Well, I mean, my dad ain't tiny.
But like usually when people wear white t-shirts with
No,
sweatpants.
it's not like short. His belly would never show.
What if he lifted both of his arms up? Oh, okay. So when I picture like sweatpants and a white like a undershirt, that's
Yeah,
just like
a
you look.
little bit of belly popping out the bottom.
Yeah, just a little bit.
No,
man.
my dad, he doesn't like that. He's pretty proper, but he got that cozy life. Who do you think I got to learn how to wear robes and
I
coziness?
don't know, man.
That's all daddy.
But you are the cozy queen.
Cozy queen, man. That's my shit.
I'll never. I've no. Yeah, I know. I've told this story. Someone double dip, but like your level of leisure when I first met you blew me out of the mind.
Yeah, when I wore 3 robes and I was like, I'm gonna have champagne and bubble baths, and you're like,
I know, man. I'm over here stressed the fuck out. Like everything's wrong, and you're like, yeah, man, just alternating robes and getting fed grapes and
Yeah.
my champagne. I'm
by
like,
my damn self. Got my bowl, got my movie, got my champagne, got my snack.
I was just like, I'm not living.
my candles.
That was one of the moments where I was like, I'm not living the life right. Like something's not.
Like, I'm
adding
missing
up.
some shit. Like that sounds good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, when I owned that franchise, that was the only time. Well, second time probably, but it was a little bit more pressure because it was legal, like locked into a got
It's a contract,
Yeah, I couldn't walk away. I'm like, hey, fuck it.
Bye. I'm not coming back tomorrow.
Yeah, that would have been bad. But that was one of the, like that term, like the rat race, when you're on like a wheel. And
Yeah,
you
the
keep
fucking hamster wheel, and like you're like shit.
You kept spinning. Like I realized fairly well, I don't have fairly quickly in it. I was like, I'm on this wheel, and I can't get off the wheel. I can't do it. Like everything will implode around me. And like people will suffer. Like you would have suffered. Like a lot of, it wouldn't have been like just me going, oh fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
all the
people,
team.
you were responsible for other
Yeah, for sure.
people's
Man,
day-to-day.
that was so stressful in the beginning. Like, cause I was like, so I don't know, being responsible to like not provide for you. That's not the right answer. Provide a space so you can provide for yourself. There you go. You know what I mean? But, I've realized fairly quickly I was in the rat race. I was like, oh, I finally get what I knew what it meant.
Yeah, but it's different when you've experienced it.
Yeah,
and you're like,
I used to always be like, oh, those people are dumb. Just stop doing it. Like whatever you're doing. Now I did stop, but it was hard and it did take a lot of life changes, and it was like a bunch of sacrifices to get some gains and stuff like that. Yeah, but it was a net positive. But when I was on it, it was like being on this like wheel, and someone was like cracking a whip behind me,
and you're like, fuck, I can't stop. Like, okay,
I felt like I was the slave and the slave master. I felt like I was the one that was on the wheel, and I was the one behind me cracking the whip behind me.
You can't stop what you're doing even though you want to.
Yeah, and it wasn't like I can be like, oh, they're making me do this. There was no they, it was me, and I was just like, this is fucking weird, man. Like, yeah, and I'm like, you're over here like switching robes and champagne and bubble baths.
I know. I was gonna wear my blue one that has like it's also velvet. And it was blue, and it would have matched my wolf shirt, but it's in the dirty laundry.
If I get a like an orange gi, like Goku from Dragon Ball, does that count as a robe?
I would definitely count it.
Yes. I need more robes.
Get it?
I need it.
Yeah, robe can be a very a broad spectrum.
It can be whatever you want it to be.
It can be whatever you want it to be. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, first time I showed my 7-year-old this robe, I put it on. He was like, "Dad," he's like, "You should wear that all the time."
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, "Yeah, man. I guess it's just like inherent."
It's like a blankie on my shoulder. Well, also too, like I've always had a blanket. Like not Lionel, I didn't throw that shit in the dirt, but I kept it around my shoulder around my
like Lionel from
Peanuts,
yeah, Charlie Brown. I forgot about that. He had that blue safety blanket he took everywhere. I didn't understand that. I tried to do that when I was a little kid.
No, I still have mine.
Do you really? Yeah. Like I wasn't really into it. I was trying to be like Lionel.
My dad gave me one. Linus. I think it's Linus.
I think so too. I was trying to be like him, so I was like, I'm going to carry this blanket, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I cared a lot.
I had all the cares.
I cared a lot.
Yeah.
I still care a lot. Yeah. Like I don't let my cats step on it.
Yeah. Where is it?
In my bed.
Oh, nice.
I don't travel it around the house anymore. It stays kind of under my pillow.
It doesn't travel anymore.
No, but that shit was like, you want to talk about a ride or die, man.
Your blankie?
Hell yeah,
that's a ride or die, friend.
That thing has been to I still take it with me.
Yeah.
When I go places. It just stays in my pillowcase.
You're like, I need that.
I mean, if my house burns down and I'm not home and
you gotta go get it. Like, Sam, go get it.
Okay, so there actually has been, bestie that I have my shrine to.
Yeah.
It's not a real shrine. I'm not creepy. I just have a lot of stuff with her on it.
Yeah, so she has a good friend that she has she cares for her so much that
she's got cute photos.
Yeah, I called it a shrine, or you called it a shrine.
Yeah, I laugh because it is like a shrine because I just have like so many picture frames that she's given me for my birthday. So a birthday present came in the mail.
Oh, nice. Is that one you told me about you hadn't received yet?
Yes.
Nice.
So I got it, and it is a little ring.
Fancy ring.
That has arms, and it's like the little ring is hugging you.
That's awesome.
When I say I needed that, so I got it Thursday. I don't know. Okay, so you know how I just get fucking pumped from September until my birthday?
Yeah.
Okay, now is the time where I'm like, I feel that. I feel all that space that I've held. Yeah. I feel all the energy that I gave. And now I am fucking spent.
Yeah. You're like a dry sponge. You're like,
shit, man. And then just this week has been a lot of high intense emotion for my clients that I've just dealt with this week, which is fine. That's kind of the headspace I have when I'm at work, holding space for people, letting it be whatever. Cool. But fuck. So I am like crying on my drive home, and I am not a crier.
That's true. You do say that.
I'm not a crier, and I'm just like, wah! And I was just a mess.
I go through phases where I'm very empath. I don't know if it's a real word or not, but like if it's real, I am it. Like I kind of like walk into a room and like sense emotions, or maybe it's just picking up on subtle body cues or whatever. Maybe you don't actually feel it, but whatever, perception, you perceive it, however, whatever. Oh shit, I forgot what I was talking about.
You feel it.
Yeah.
I'm not a crier.
Oh yeah, sorry, my brain just went.
Emotion, yeah.
My mind started wandering. I looked at Sarah. I was like, "What the fuck am I talking about? Like, what was I talking about?" I still forgot. Say that again.
Emotion, you're a feeler.
Oh, not a crier. Yeah, sorry. Sorry
I'm
for
not a
listening.
crier, but I was crying like a motherfucker.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
You're crying.
But yeah, I go through phases where I'll be like in a spot where I'll be allow myself to be open, and then like I do like emote a lot, but then there's a long lags in between those seasons where I'm like, I'm not cold, but I'm just kind of like, no.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not like I'm not heartless or anything, but there's a lot, like right now I'm in one of those seasons where I'm just like, oh, that sucks for you.
Yeah.
Man. Like I feel you, but like
not giving into or like not taking on that emotion. You're like, okay, I recognize that sucks. I'm not feeling that, so I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, no, I'm just more like, how can I help you? Like, how can I leverage my resources, whatever they are, to make your life better?
Yeah,
but I don't let it, like, other seasons I'm just like bawling and like say I have all these feelings with them. So like I'm not.
And it's definitely like I don't think I've ever reached this pinnacle of like emoting.
Like, is it this week?
Yeah,
right.
I don't think that's ever happened. Like
that may be good because like you're always just like, no, I don't feel shit.
Yeah, and I was like, am I getting old? Like, is that what like being in your body? Because I say this to people all the time. I'm like, it's not that you're old and you hurt more because you're old. You feel more because your body's experienced more, so you have more receptors, so you can just feel more. You're more aware of your body because you've been in it.
Probably the same thing goes with like your like internal body too, like your emotions.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like you just physically can feel more. You have the ability to tap in more because you've had these neural connections to be made.
You also had more experiences to relate and see what pain does to like someone and the rippling effect. You can, when you're a little kid, you're like,
ain't shit even happened to me.
That's what I'm saying, but you can see it. Like you've seen it. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
it was intense.
Yeah, welcome to my life. Like, everyone comes in, they hit me with like the worst shit. I'm like, all right,
okay.
Let's do this. So I guess my week was like way opposite than yours. Like I've been on a comedy road show.
Nice.
All week.
Love that.
Yeah, people come in for their visits and like, I
just fucking joking.
I just my jokes have just been on.
I got to do it.
Oh yeah, mix them together. I'm surprised you hadn't already done it.
I know. Well, I wanted to enjoy this.
Yeah, you have the other one if you want. We can drink both.
Yeah, I'm down with it. And see what it tastes like with a little.
Yeah, I can't remember which one I like better of the lime mint and the,
Wolf. I forgot that was bourbon.
Yeah, that's still bourbon.
Still bourbon.
1792. We love you, but it's still bourbon.
Still bourbon.
It's still burbs.
This made it like a cloudy, definitely not a pretty color like the psychedelic water, but I'm here with it.
Oh, I need to order some more of that.
Do it.
I forgot. The episode did really well on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a lot of people watched that one.
But so Thursday came home. I had already. The day before, I had like bought myself lavender.
Like the plant?
Like a dried bushel.
Yeah, that's what's.
Well, I was going to buy it for a friend. It was her birthday and we went over there, and last year I got her some lavender. So I was like, oh, that would be cute. But I was like, I really want some lavender.
What's lavender supposed to do?
I just love it.
Okay. It's supposed to do like everything.
I mean, yeah. Lavender and amethyst are like the be all end all for all the things. If you're doing crystal work, use an amethyst. Use a quartz crystal, whatever.
Speaking of that, what you got on?
Oh,
you got a big hunkin' rock.
This is not a stone. There are stones in it. This
it looks like a giant stone.
This is a piece of plastic glass that is a kaleidoscope.
Oh, sweet! It's a prism.
It's a prism. Look through it.
Check it out. In case you can't see what I got like looks like what would be enchanted on a Disney movie.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's cool.
But there are rubies in that. That is my only ruby. You bring it a little closer to your eye, and then kind of maybe look at your bear instead of the light, because it's not going to be like it's not a refracting, but it's a prism. Whoa. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So it's fun.
Yeah.
I like it.
That was cool. You just wear it just in case you need to look at some
it was in my car.
Yeah,
and I was like, I want to put that on.
It's kind of like, I need to see some fractalism. Let me just look through this.
Yeah, I like it.
I get stuck looking at those videos on YouTube, like fractal videos. They have like different sounds behind them. I'm just like, I'm like,
cymatics.
I'm not sure what that is.
Cymatics is like whenever they do like the water, and you can see the mandalas and the thing coming through it.
Yeah, any of that stuff, I'm just like, I just start staring at them.
But it actually like making different things at different frequencies.
What?
So what? Science. Putting all of that vibration behind the water.
So it's real. It's not like animated.
Some of it is real. Some of it is like the not like an MRI, but it's like where you got different contrast, so you can actually see the shape.
Oh, cool.
But I mean, you can see it in the water. Or I've even seen people do it on like a metal plate and have a speaker underneath it and with sand.
I've seen the sand.
Yeah. So I mean, it's all real.
Yeah, I've seen the sand where they do the different like frequencies and they're like these beautiful shapes pop out, and it's just like, whoa, man.
Yeah.
When I first saw that, I was just like, what?
So they do a lot of spiral ascensions with those too, and you can see the shapes go from like less to more, like least number of like things in the circle to a lot, because the frequency goes up and it just makes a lot of vibration.
Yeah. So if you've never seen this, there's
go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube. It's
go to
thing.
YouTube.
It's this new website.
It's some new shit. You might really like it.
But it pops up on my like whatever, any social media that I look at, Facebook, Instagram, like that shit. But so I don't have to search for it. But I can't remember what you would search for, like different frequencies and sand.
Cymatics.
Okay, yeah, and you can check it out.
I said that weird. Cymatics.
That's fair. It sounds good to me.
Yeah.
You can say whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's it. But basically, it's like this like tin drum, if you want to think of it that way, where you can see into it. Like basically like metal that they can vibrate on the bottom. They pour sand, like regular sand, in there. And then some kind of machine they shoot this different frequencies.
Yeah, so it's a metal plate, a speaker.
Oh, speaker.
Yeah, and they just put fucking sounds on there.
Yeah, and then different sounds. They create these beautiful geometric shapes in the sand, and they're not random. It's like a big glob of sand. It goes.
And you'll see it just start. Yeah, have you ever seen just people do like they'll put the bow, like a violin bow, and just like at the side, and it'll make a shape.
No, I've never done that.
Yeah,
That's
it's cool.
crazy, man. Yeah. Like, why?
Vibration. It takes up space and
no, but why is it beautiful? It's just crazy how
because it's
all symmetrical. Yeah, that's what's crazy. It's not like a random beautiful maze of like curlies. It's like a symmetrical shape.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. It's kind of like snowflakes.
Yeah,
like if under a microscope, they're like when you look at the snowflake crystals,
because the water is vibrating and then boom, it gets frozen in a.
I know, it's crazy though. Like that's around, like all that geometry and beauty is
in
around.
The beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, man. Oh man, yeah, that shit's good. Which is fun because I was listening to Globular on the way down here.
I don't know that one.
It's good. It's a lot of sounds.
It's just sounds.
Just sounds. Yeah. No, I'll have to look. I'll have to like tap back into 2011, 2012, Sarah, to find some of just like fucking sounds.
Just sounds.
That's what I was listening to a lot at that time in my life.
2011, I was listening to gangster rap.
Cool. Yeah. I listened to gangster rap when I rode the bus.
I don't even like that.
But not like I listened to it because I didn't have CDs.
I got you. Gangster rap is a very 1990s term.
I was 1990s, 96, 98. That's when I was riding the bus. Yeah, so they were they were listening to some smooth stuff. And they're like, we just little kids. And be like, we don't know what that means.
But it's fucking awesome.
But look at this. He's just like talking. Oh man, there was this funny video talking about like 80s music videos and how they're just like guys moving in the streets as they're
they're mostly R&B based too. Yeah.
Super good, super smooth. They're like, ooh, I need to talk to that lady right there.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
Yeah, those music videos were fucking great.
Like
the fucking wind machines, golden.
Yeah, man. Like some Lionel Richie. Mm-hmm. Like as soon as you say that, I just think of him. Like I don't know why, but I'm like, that's the guy. That's the guy you're talking about right there. Dude, you rickrolled me earlier.
That shit was so funny.
I haven't been rickrolled in years. I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah, that one was good. I've seen like a QR scan. Is that what they're called? QRs. I've seen that tattoo on someone's thigh, and then it took you to that.
Did you get rickrolled?
I mean, I just watched it. But that video, I was like, oh, I want to know how to hit somebody hard.
Yeah, so it was this video where it was this guy, I'm just going to say he looked like a ninja.
Yeah, he was doing some sort of like, hey, this is how you can protect yourself. These are moves that you need to do to protect yourself. Don't play around with it because you'll hurt somebody. So he's giving you instruction, and it's like TikTok thingy. So you have the instructor and you have the other person. And he's like going through the moves, and he's like, all right, first you need to take your hand and, don't let your thumb go under your fist, because if impact, you're going to break it, which a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
I fucking know that.
You're like, this guy knows what he's talking about.
And then he takes, he's like, okay, bring both of your hands down by your side. And then he starts doing this little side motion, and then the video pops up.
You get rickrolled. Yeah, I was into it, man. I thought it was going to be something with the eye. Like he was going to jab the eye, like this is illegal. You can't do it.
Yeah.
And then like I just got rickrolled.
And you're like, oh shit.
How did that start, man?
I don't know. Was it not like a Family Guy thing?
I don't know.
Or something like that.
They reference him all the time, but I don't know if rickrolling came from that.
I don't know. I'm a baby. I don't know shit.
Like I don't know how that became a thing.
It's a thing. You can ask the internet, when did rickrolling become a thing?
Yeah, or we just speculate. It's more
Yeah.
fun. We don't have a Googler here.
We don't have a Googler. If anyone wants to be a Googler,
yeah,
you have to have real weird flexible times.
Yeah. Just like whatever she's available.
That is how it's been going. Like, hey, I didn't want to dip out.
Well, it's kind of true. Like, I mean, I had to work this morning, so like I wasn't available in the morning. So
I didn't either, because I did 2 other things with 2 different groups of people.
I did all the things.
I did a lot of things today. Sam was very productive today too. He measured our porch and like got gutter stuff. Gutter stuff.
I just drank some CBD water, which was fantastic, and then I went to the bourbon,
And
which is also good, but
you took a sip.
it's different. It's totes different.
But yeah, so that's probably what we're gonna do tomorrow.
Is what was it? I got burned by bourbon. What were we talking about?
Gutters.
Gutters. That's right. Gutter shit.
My mind gets to be in the gutters.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. You're gonna get dirty in the gutter.
I get dirty in the gutters, but we ain't gonna get that dirty because we already pressure washed the house.
Nice.
Which that shit was fun.
It is kind of rewarding. It's like adult coloring book.
I got stuck for like a solid hour. My wrist is burnt. Because you guys don't know me, but I had my sun hat on. I had my flannel on. I was pretty covered because I don't like to get burnt. But my sleeves were short.
I gotcha.
And I was there for because Sam did most of the house. I did one of the back walls that was actually dirty because it doesn't get a lot of direct sunlight. So I'm sure it gets wet and condensates and has a chance to like get gross. But I mean,
it sounds like my 7-year-old.
Yeah. Had time to get gross.
Yeah, it's wet and condensates. It's time to get gross.
Oh my gosh, I believe it.
Fucking shit finger.
But
just drawing.
But so but once you start, you just get stuck. So like he was just gonna do where we'd put the gutters, but then he got the side of the house, and you're like, well, you can tell. And then I was like, how interested are you doing the porch? I didn't want to be like, yeah, do the porch too, because those are his shoulders physically doing the work. So I didn't want to like
dictate,
what you can do in your body after a fucking 80-hour goddamn week of work doing shit with your shoulders. So I was just like, what you got? And then I wanted to play because I was 2 seltzers in, and I was like, I want to play with that. So I did. So I got the back of the house, and then he got what I couldn't reach. And then we did the front, not the porch. He did the porch. I did the carport.
Gotcha.
Shit. That was fun. I was like, I just want to do this little part.
You're such an adult.
I know. I just want to do this part. And then I was like, oh, but I want to do all this too.
Yeah.
And then I did this other part.
It is cool when you do it, and then you can see the difference. Especially like I've never done the sides of houses. I've only done like the driveway, and it's like, whoa, it went from like whatever I thought was regular concrete to like bright.
Be like, oh shit, that shit clean.
Yeah, like that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but it's not done yet because, we were like 4 hours in, and
did you draw?
I did a little bit
because like it's fun.
And I was doing one little thing, and Sam looked at it. He's like, it looked like you gave up. And I was like, man, fuck you. I was like, I'm going to do this real nice. But you can definitely see our attention span is different. I'm just not a perfectionist. I'm not a perfectionist in anything that I do. Whenever I do
Except for not being a perfectionist.
Yeah.
I got that
but
shit down.
I don't even, I don't, whatever. Like, I wouldn't say that I don't care. That term, like phrase comes out of my mouth a lot, but that's not the feeling behind it. Because it's not like I don't care. But like, I don't care so much that it has to be a certain way.
No, I get you.
I have a lot of friends that are like, no, I don't like that. It must change.
Yeah. I'm saying as you. I'm just like, yeah, I got the big idea.
I was like, but I was, again, 2 seltzers in. So I was like,
When did seltzers become a thing?
I don't know. They're great, though.
They just popped up one day. I was at the pool one day.
Fucking White Claw was just like, I got a thing because bitches are getting fat.
That's probably, that's in their board meeting. Bitches are getting fat.
I am sure those girls that went through college and was like, fuck it, I'm going to drink my beer. Doesn't matter. Down here, we're in the fucking South. Bitches all drinking beer. And then I'm like, fuck, I got a fupa now. And they didn't want that. So I'm sure someone wrote a letter and be like, look, I need you to step it up so that I can continue drinking because I have a 7-year-old
in the pool.
And he's fucking driving me crazy.
Yeah, seltzer. I just know that one day I walked out at the pool and everybody was drinking fucking seltzers. I was like, whoa.
And it's refreshing. And
no, I'm for it. I'm for it. But like, I was just like,
I'm just saying, like, that's why.
All right.
People needed it.
Fupa.
It needed it.
Fupa.
I don't know why people are mad at their fupas. Like, it is just protection for your uterus. You're all right.
It's like a built-in fanny pack.
Yeah, you got it. It's fine.
It doesn't have any pockets.
Yeah.
Oh, I bought a fanny pack.
Oh, nice.
I don't have it yet. It's
That's
coming.
fine.
Yeah.
I interneted things.
Did you?
I'm on a roll.
Yeah, you are.
I have bought more stuff.
You didn't give anyone the money to do it. You did it.
I did it.
Yeah, nice. You put in your email address because you're always like trying to be off the grid.
Yeah, so it started with these pants. I was like, I was talking about these pants for probably a month.
Yeah,
like,
I know
I
all
want
about
some
them.
fucking velvet pants. And fucking places don't have that.
Facebook heard you.
I Instagrammed it.
Oh, Instagram, same thing.
Home cooked karma. That's where these came from. I got these black ones, which is a little unfortunate because they're blacker than a lot of my other clothes.
Yeah, it's cool though.
Yeah,
They're
but
fuzzy.
yeah, they're great. And then I have a fucking green pair that are enchanting.
Nice.
They're really great. And then I have my blue pair that I've worn on here before.
Speaking of Instagram, I clicked. There's like, if you go to like messages, there's like a spam folder. It's not called that. It's not like, I don't know how you get into this particular messaging folder. It's not like the main thing. Like where, there's, if you should look on it,
Like your folks that you talk to.
yeah,
people
it's
you
got
talk
like
to.
request or spam. I don't know what it's called. I can't remember. So I was on the podcast one and I clicked on it. I was like, what the fuck is in there? A bunch of stuff.
Oh, people who request to talk to you that are,
or something like that. Yeah. So that was
It's all bullshit.
Yeah, but I looked at the first one and this one company wants to send, I don't know if it's us, probably me, because this sounds like a guy thing, wants to send a test unit for this thing. It's called, what's it called? Their product's called Smooth My Balls.
Like ball wash.
No, it's like a trimmer.
Oh,
For
nice.
like your puberty. That's why I said it could be for men and women, but it's called Smooth My Balls. So it's
That's
like
hilarious.
It's supposed to be so it doesn't clip.
Is it like nice and narrow?
I don't know, man. But they're like, hey, we want people to. We'll send you a test unit if you want to talk about
You're like,
it.
you want to try it? Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you want to talk about it on your podcast? I was like, yes. That's the
Yes.
first time I've ever said yes to anything
You're
like that. I'm always,
I had someone that got me with like a honeybee shirt. And
Yeah.
I was like, I want to save the bees.
yeah.
I didn't do anything. They're like, we'll make you a promo code if you want to advertise for it. We'll give you a discount, buy our shit, advertise for it. Like basically
Yeah.
being like what do they call it? An ambassador?
Yeah. Which
Yeah.
is a weird word. So
Yeah, but you know,
does sound better.
I see it's helpful, and then
No,
people
it
who
is.
just like be like, I fucking like that, and be like, it'll take me I'm already gonna post a picture with me wearing it. So
yeah, it's
I get
cool.
it.
Well, I mean, like we've been free ambassadors for a bunch of shit. Nothing
Yeah.
sponsored. I don't respond to any of that stuff.
Yeah.
I should. I might because I said yes to that one. I did. So
And
I'm
you're
gonna
like,
see.
I like that.
Yeah, so I don't know if there's going to be some sort of pubic hair shaving episode coming up, but there might be.
But there might be.
Yeah.
We can delegate because I've been Brazilian waxed. We can delegate the difference between trimming and
Yeah,
ripping that shit out.
it'll be good.
Yeah.
What's the other one? The one that sponsors a lot of podcasts. You probably don't know. You probably skip over it.
That was a fun time.
It's like something mower. Oh man, there's
Is it
another
a trimmer?
Yeah. There's another trimmer. It's really it sponsors like Joe Rogan's like big podcast.
Oh,
Sponsors a lot of podcasts, and this is like a rival company called Smooth My Balls. And I saw that.
I've only seen ball wash stuff,
Yeah,
and I'm like, nah, balls.
I died laughing when I read them. It was a message.
Yeah.
Like, it's very well written out from Smooth My Balls.
Nice.
And I was just like,
You got me.
yes. I was like, you got me with the funnies, man. I'm laughing the whole time. I
Yeah,
was like,
we
sure.
like the funny shit.
Yeah. I was like, sure. Send a
I'm
test
try
unit.
another CBD.
Yeah. Which one do you have?
I had the hibiscus one.
So you need the green one?
Yeah.
So the second flavor, I'm sure travelers love just talking about pubic hair shaving. And then like, hey, let's talk about your product.
Yeah.
They might listen. I don't know. You never know.
You never know.
Travelers, check us
You
out.
never know what moss might do.
Yeah, you never know, man.
Ooh, but it's always satisfying.
Do it. It is the best part.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, but there's another
How did this become a beverage?
What?
We're just all about the beverages.
You're all about the beverages.
I have so many beverages on me all the time.
Yeah, and I also enjoy a good beverage.
Yeah.
I have powders and mixes and all. I have shit everywhere. You know, like I didn't.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like this one. Which one you like better? So I can't remember because
Immediately, I like this one more.
so I remember when I had the
I
two.
love hibiscus in general, but this mint is
Yeah, so I had the mint
like a
one.
little mojito.
Mojito. I remember when I tried them back to back. I like the green one better too. Yeah, I like them both though. They were both good, but this one was my favorite.
Yeah, it definitely is a little bit more in your mouth.
We are a beverage podcast.
We are
That should be the name of our podcast.
beverage podcast.
No, we are a beverage podcast.
Yes.
That's pretty funny.
You would be proud. I saw this little thing that was like 5 or 4 theories behind The Office.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of them was like money laundering.
Okay.
And the other one was I don't know, other shit.
Other things.
Other things, but I was like office stuff.
I love Office stuff.
Yeah, it was good.
I've watched every.
But the money laundering thing, I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
There's a really good theory out there that the whole show is about Kevin. Because
I'm okay with that. The part of the money laundering thing was he got like increasingly more dumb. Like he was faking to be dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, but really he's like one of the masterminds behind the money laundering.
Most of the conspiracy theories about The Office. That's not the right word. Conspiracy theory. I don't know.
Easter eggs or hidden
fan theories. I guess
fan theories. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of The Office. They almost all revolve around Kevin.
He's awesome.
Yeah, but one of them is like the whole show is about him, and because he starts off, or he wants it to be all about him because he starts off regular and boring in the first season.
Yeah, and
or
then
two.
he gets all this like
and then he turns into a fucking character. He's awesome. So he wanted the show to be more about him than anyone.
Oh, and that what's his face? The HR guy is the
Toby.
Scan Strangler.
Yeah, I've heard that a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
And then some shit about Pam when she had like her art exhibit. What's his face's boyfriend's comment was, even though it sounded harsh, was a like pivotal point in her changing in her character.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
Yeah, that did happen, but it brought that up, and I was like, that's fun.
Yeah, they called it hotel art.
Yeah,
yeah, because she had 2 sons. She had shadows, like double conflicting shadows or something.
And then she was like, I'm fucking asking Jim out.
Yeah.
I'm fucking doing that shit.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
She did ask Jim out.
She gave him the like, hi.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to say, because she was kind of a punk bee about it in the beginning.
Yeah. But whatever.
That's fair. It all worked out. But like, man, like the perfect woman for me, probably still.
Pam. No, I'm kidding.
Pam. Yeah, no. Yeah, like, but especially when that show was live, like coming on, I was just like, fucking Pam Beasley's awesome. It's her sense of humor, you know what I mean? She was really fucking funny. I was just like, I mean, she's attractive too, but like, she was just so witty. I was just like, ooh.
I like that.
I do, yeah. Pam Beasley.
Pam Beasley. Maybe you'll find one. Maybe not in Columbus, but you might.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of anti people from Columbus.
Yeah, how are these Columbus folks? I know you had an influx.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Attention.
Though. I did. I wasn't.
Did you weed through all of that, and you're like, I don't need none of that. Bye.
Yeah, that was it was intense, man. There's too many people trying to talk to me at the same time. Not that I'm like that awesome or anything, but it was just unusual.
But sometimes there's just like a window of time where people are like, oh, okay, I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah, I realized at that point I was like, no, I'm just gonna worry about me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, in a good way.
I feel like you've worried about other people for a really long time.
Yeah, so like I'm not me being a dick, but I was just kind of like more like I think I just need to make me awesomer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
you're doing yoga and wearing like a turban and stuff and a headband and doing your thing. And
I do have a turban.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
a full head coverage, not just the headband.
Yeah,
nice.
Stepped it up, got a white one.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, man.
Yeah, get that Kundalini shit going.
Yeah, well, I listened to another guru. I can never say his name. The guy that I sent you with the beard. We talked about on one episode, Sadi Guru. Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
SADH.
I am not a phonetic reader.
But he was talking.
In German, it's a lot easier.
Yeah. He was just talking about like why you should never wear the color black.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I mean I do too, but like so like I bought a white turban.
I bought a white tennis skirt.
There you go.
Because Sam saw one and was like, "That's hot," and I was like, "I'm buying 2."
Yeah.
He doesn't know I bought them yet.
Yeah, it's just Yeah, I kind of feel like Andre 3000 from Outkast. I'm like, I need a turban.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I did.
I'm real excited about this skirt.
Yeah, you should
It's
be.
got shorts too, so it's nice not to be like,
Oh, it's
my
a skirt.
butt.
Skort.
It's a tennis skirt.
Skort.
It's got a pocket.
That's all you need. Yeah,
These don't have
you
pockets.
always complain about ladies' pants and pockets.
Fucking pockets.
I mean, that's
If you're on the
weird.
video, this is how deep a woman's pocket is.
If they
Just
ev-
the fingers.
If they even have it, right?
If they even got it, they might be fucking sewn shut and some bullshit. Or nothing. Nothing.
I got nothing. But that's
Yeah.
weird. I remember like you were saying, I was like, that is weird that ladies don't have any pockets.
I mean, do I love my backpack? Absolutely. But I'd like a fucking pocket.
yeah, like if I put on a pair of pants that didn't have pockets, I'd be like, what?
I mean, like, excuse me.
I'm like, these pants are broken, sir. Sir.
These need to go back.
Yeah, they forgot, man.
They forgot some shit. Oh, I went to an alteration lady the first time ever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to be in a wedding. And I got a dress fixed.
Did you go to Julie?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because bitch been busy.
Okay.
Again, a lot of people emoting be like, I am so overworked. I was like, well, I'm not going to ask you, even though I would. I went to a lady here in Columbus.
Oh, sweet.
Her name is something.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't actually catch it, but it's like trans alterations and gifts or
Okay.
sewing and gifts or something like that. She was fucking funny on the phone. I called. I was like, hi, I've never done this before. Like, how do I work with you? And she's like, honey, what you need done? And I was like, I have a bridesmaid's dress. And she's like, okay, bring it in. And I was like,
You thought it was going to be all complicated and hard. She's like, just come over.
yeah, she was like,
Just
okay,
come
just
over.
come in. And I was like, she was like, what do you need? I was like, maybe just bring it up a little. And there's a spot that's a little small, like maybe take it out. And she's like, okay, no problem. I have it done 2 weeks. And I'm like, fucking sweet.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
then when I went there, I was like the first one there, I guess, like out of other customers that might be there. And it's just kind of in a house. And like me, I'm just like, help me. I don't know what I'm doing. So another woman who looked like
You know
I'd
when
been there.
you walk in, you're like,
Well, this was before I even walked
oh,
in.
yeah, but you couldn't find it.
This was
Gotcha.
someone. No, I got to the space and I was walking up the driveway and I was about to walk to the door. There was a back door and I was like, that doesn't look like it is an entryway. And so I went over to the front. And as I was walking in, another woman she looked like she knew what she was doing. So I was like, I've never been here. Do I just walk inside? And she's like, yeah, she's always here. And I was like, fucking sweet. And then I walked in and these people are just like, and very casual, like super friendly. Prom is right now. So I'm sure a lot of people are getting there and picking up stuff. So when I had arrived, like 4 other people were coming to pick up their things. And I was just like, damn, this girl got her shit. She just knows how to fucking sew.
Yeah, she's got it down, man.
She's like, no problem. I have it done. She's like, we got plenty of time. And like, she was, I was probably only there for 10 minutes once I was actually working with her. And most of that was me putting on a dress and shoes.
Yeah.
And so
It's crazy because like you don't even back in the day you used to be like, you have to go to college. You should go to college. I'm a fan of learning.
yeah.
I'm a fan of.
But you don't have to learn things in an institution and pay
That's true.
$1 million.
Yeah. So I've broken my like in my head. I grew up in like really shitty circumstances.
Yeah.
So for me going to college was awesome because it cleaned me up.
Yeah.
It cleaned some shit out of me.
And I'm sure too, like no one had maybe even put that in you. Like, oh, that's something you're going to do.
Well,
there was
not really,
Yeah.
except for my grandparents when I lived with them, but that they moved on when I was like 3rd grade or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, from 3rd grade on, not really. I just knew I was good at school, like learning. Like it was
Oh
easy.
yeah. You had mentioned that just like I can do school.
I can do school, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can now. My brain doesn't work so well. But man, it used to work real good. And so like school was really easy.
Yeah.
So I knew like, I don't know what the fuck I got to do, but I got to get the fuck out of wherever I'm at. And I was like, I can go to college somewhere, which by default will mean I will not be here. You know what I mean? And then I was just figure it out. So
Yeah.
like, that was kind of like my thing. It was like, that's how I'm going to leave this concrete that is here that I hate.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go far away from it and then I'll figure it out. And that's
Yeah.
kind of what I did, really. I just kind of was like, figured it out from there.
Be like, all right, we're done.
Yeah, but like, sorry, it was a rant.
Who, us? We don't do that at all.
That's another good podcast title. Sorry, that was a rant. I feel like that I've turned into Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec. Like, I don't know if you watched Parks and Rec?
No, not really.
Man. Well, he's in a band called Mouse Rat.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a really cool band on the show. But they changed the name of the band literally sometimes 3 or 4 times in an episode. or if anyone says anything cool.
And you're like, I like that. It's a new name of a band.
That's what he does. Anytime anyone says it's cool, he's like, new band name, call that.
Yeah,
So
I mean, like that is really how I think like writers and producers like get together, or like musicians, like especially if they're like in a band. Like in my head, In Sync was just like, I said a word, they said a word, and be like, oh shit, this is gold, and that's how they make songs. And I was like, they're just in a circle, like saying different words, and that's how they make music.
I wish it was that cool. I bet someone wrote most of their songs for him.
Yeah,
I don't know, but was Justin Timberlake in there? That one or the
that was
Backstreet?
In Sync. Yeah,
He was. Yeah, he's pretty jammy, man. He did a good job of turning awesome.
Yeah,
musically. I'm sure he's awesome as a person always. I don't know, but like, you know,
he did it. He that Musketeer, he fucking did it.
But yeah, he went from that to like bubblegum star to being like a legit R&B star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause I love I love some R&B.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I was like, I remember someone was like, dude, a friend of mine was like, oh yeah, this is new Justin Timberlake. This was like one of his first good ones with Timberland. I don't know, it's called like Love, Sex, Magic. Love, Sex, something like that.
Sounds like a book I would read.
Yeah, I think it's Love, Sex, Magic. And I was like, dude, I'm not listening to Justin Timberlake, man, because this is like, he was in NSYNC. I was like, you know, like I'm a far cry from NSYNC.
Yeah.
He's like, no, check it out. I think you'll like it. And
Just listen to it.
yeah, and it was pretty good. I was like, okay, cool. That was pretty good. It was, but then his next CD came out and it rocked my life.
And you're like, I like that.
I think it was the next one. It was the one that was a double CD, the 2020 Experience. That's, you're like, I don't know.
I don't know none of that.
No, that's just good.
I'm sure.
That's just some good.
I'm not hating on it.
No, you shouldn't.
But I'm over here listening to Globular and Ganja White Night.
Yeah, I don't know about Globular.
Globular's so good.
I can imagine what Ganja White Night sounds like. It's probably good.
Yeah. It's not reggae, though.
It's not? What is it? I was wrong then.
Fucking deep wubs.
What's Deep Wubs?
I'll have to send it to you. You have to.
I thought that was it. I was like, ooh, really? That's all you're listening to?
Sorry. Just
I don't know what that term means, deep wub.
Wub?
Like bass? Like sound? Like wom, wom, wom.
Yeah, but also, I don't even know. I don't know shit.
That's fair. This one is good too. Lemon hibiscus.
It is good. I like it.
Ooh, I might like this one better today. Last time I think you liked the green one better.
Banana sounds.
Podcast name called it Banana Sounds.
Banana sounds.
Yeah, there's so many of them. So like, I don't know. Not that we need to change the name, but we could.
Yeah, I mean, you already paid for the domain.
Yeah,
We can just keep calling it stuff.
we'll just get. Yeah, it'll just be different every time we do it. Today, what are Banana Sounds?
Well, I like how you do that. Like, you know, you did Nerdcast, Laughcast, and it's fun.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't need to be the same.
Yeah, so yeah, Nerdcast. How'd it feel like you
That
were
was
here?
fun. I liked hearing you guys talk about nerdy things.
I sent you a message. I didn't talk. I can't remember. I communicated with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, because we didn't do one the week before.
Yeah.
Because of something. I can't remember now.
I think stomach bug stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man, I was fucked up. Yeah, that was bad. That was real bad. But okay, yeah, that happened. So that's what have I been doing? I did do that. That was awful. But yeah, so I sent you a message because
And
I
then
was
the
like,
weekend after, I have just overscheduled myself this
oh
month.
yeah, it's cool.
And I was like, I can't.
Yeah, but I was just like, man, we need to do an episode because like regular is good.
Yeah.
And but so I was like, I can get
What's your friend's name?
Zach.
Zach.
Yeah, Dr. Zach Van Buren. He's a good guy.
Van Buren, when people can't say his name.
No one. I couldn't either. Like with any type of like speed, I had to like take the.
Van Buren?
Yeah, it just.
Van Buren.
Yeah, it just came out weird.
Okay,
but like I communicated, I texted you or whatever because I was like, maybe she'll get mad like if I do a podcast without her. That's why I sent that to you. Well, and to let you know, but and just to feel your reaction out. Because if you're like, hey, it's fucked up, I'm like, okay, cool.
Sorry, yeah.
But I just wanted to put out something. But yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm glad. I'm glad you had someone who would be available to do that.
Yeah, so
Because bitches be scared. They're like, what do I say? I'm like, you just talk words out your fucking face and it's fine.
Or you just script every line like me and her do.
Yeah, absolutely. We wrote this down in a book.
We didn't.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. Yeah, it was fun. I'm glad you liked it. Because I was like, we were talking about, if you didn't watch last episode, we talked about Star Wars. We talked about adult board games. It's not as sexy as it sounds.
What's really funny is
Dungeons and Dragons.
I was sitting in on our friends' Dungeons and Dragons stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you mean stuff? Like the game?
Their game.
Oh, cool.
It's a pretty new campaign. I was involved.
Was it virtual or did you have to go there?
No, I went.
Oh, sweet.
I went and sat with folks. But I was there the whole like rigmarole of it. Like,
it's intense, man.
Yeah, it was really fun. I brought ears and I brought stuff to dress up in. So I'm in like my ears and tail. And I had actually just gotten these pants and I was like, I'm fucking wearing those tonight.
Because it's awesome.
With my tail. Mom. And then I brought wings and wands in case anyone wanted to join in. But I got to see all the dice and just like be part and listen to like the dungeon masters.
Isn't that crazy? The game
I was
master,
like,
dungeon
this
master?
is fun as fuck. I was like, why has no one ever invited me to do this before?
Why? I don't know why.
Not this friend group, because I join in on
just in general. But
yeah,
like,
but
why?
I was like, why don't my more friends do this? I like this.
Why does it have the stigma of like playing those games?
It's fucking
like,
fun.
Like, yeah, I've only done it one time. To be fair, like I don't know if I thought I had a stigma. I did make fun of Zach when he brought it up, so I probably did.
I mean, it's also fun to make fun. So
yeah, that's fair. I was joking with him, but he was like, "Hey, do you want to come do it?" After I made jokes, I instantly said yes. I was like, "I do want to do that.
I do want to."
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if it'll be fun or not, but I'll never know, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to hang out with him, so like went and played this like adult board game, not the sexy kind. No, it was like the stereotypical nerd kind.
Yeah. Everyone had their notebooks out and everyone had like a tower to roll their dice, and everyone had fucking like more than one set of dice.
Yeah, I don't know about dungeons. That's a whole new level, man.
It was fun.
I'm a level 1. Like
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm like I just dabbled my toe in it.
Just look.
Just give it a little nibble.
Nom, 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 nom.
I numb on
But
it.
it was fun.
It was fun.
I'm glad I went.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I'm glad. Me too.
I suck at real board games though.
Yeah, I don't usually like board games. Usually
Like a lot of my other friends are into Catan.
Okay, I don't know that one. Okay.
That's a I guess like a hexagon shape, little pieces that make a bigger motherfucker, and you got stuff. But it's a game like you guys were talking about that you do kind of work against each other because it's a game of resources.
Yeah.
And like resources and strategy. But there's also like fucking like pirates, and you have to defend the pirate. Like everyone has to play against them.
Gotcha.
So that's cool.
Yeah, it's like
So there's a lot of shit talking, and then there's like, all right, we got to defeat this because.
Yeah, it's like a cardboard video game.
Yeah, but you get a lot of stuff in your brain, and you're like, I see that, I like that.
That's what I meant by cardboard. Like you have like it's like it's set up like a video game, but just like not was it analog?
I like your double fisting right now.
Yeah, man, I could be saying healthy.
That's what I do all the time.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to just sipping on some bourbon, and then I'm just getting rid of the inflammation with 20 milligrams of delicious Traveler's brand.
Yeah, and it's like
hemp.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah. I don't know if I can finish all that. I poured a really large glass.
That's fair.
I have to drive home.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. I don't live here.
Yeah. Good to know.
Good to know. Don't live here.
Yeah.
I drive home.
That's why I drink more.
Yeah. Yeah. I should have hammered that down when I first got here.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fine. It's evening.
Evening time.
That's also why we're in robes, because I came over late.
That's all right. Sometimes you just need to wear a robe. Robecast.
Yeah, robecast, man.
Yeah, so that was a fun episode. Like, talked about some. Like, I always like to talk about stores. Like that one time you brought up Anakin, I was like, yes,
because we can talk about Star Wars. Anakin, that whiny ass bitch.
That little bitch.
But he's fucking cute. He ain't cute no more, apparently.
Really?
Yeah. Who was I talking with? I don't know. I was talking with somebody.
Kid Anakin's fat.
Kid Anakin was just a fucking child.
Yeah, I know you, but I'm talking about the one.
Oh, Hayden, the actor. He's a thick boy now.
Hayden Christensen. That's the one you probably like. That's Anakin.
In the episode 3?
Yeah.
When he's not whiny anymore and he's all shirtless?
Same guy.
Oh. Yeah, he cute.
I thought you said
he's fat now?
No. First Anakin's fat.
The baby.
Yeah.
The guy who played the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's not doing too well.
Yeah, the other one, I don't know. Maybe he lost his hair. Not that people who don't have hair are not cute, but.
I think he looks exactly the same.
Does he? I don't know.
Yeah,
Someone said that he looked bad now. What's his name?
Hayden Christensen.
Wow, you were born in a time.
Who, me?
No, to have a boy named Hayden.
Oh, I was just like,
Oh, he's still, well.
I think he looks the same.
He's lost that square jaw, if that's an updated image. He's kind of got just like a round head now, which that ain't cute.
That's not what we need to talk about.
I mean, not when that boy's got that kind of jaw line. Like, boy got a jawline. Like, we ain't mad at it. I'm just saying.
I'm mad at him because like his acting is horrible. And
fucking whiny ass bitch. You ruining my movie.
Yeah, well, the dialogue.
Okay, let's see 2020.
He was given a really bad words to say, but he did such a bad job.
Oh, okay. I can see where they're kind of just like, he didn't wear enough sunscreen and he didn't moisturize. So he just looks aged. He's got a shitty mustache right now.
I think shitty mustaches are awesome.
Not unless you got like rest of shitty beard. He's just got the mustache.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a fun look.
I mean,
So,
is it? Is it a fun look?
Yep, that is a good look.
Crusty stash.
When I was in
talk about booty stains. Crustache.
When I was in doctor school, I had to start like seeing the public at a.
You're like, oh, I gotta do this, or
no, at a hold on, I had to see the public at a clinic on campus first.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
how it started.
Sorry.
Like that's
Like
no, but like that's
time,
kind of how it starts, right? You learn in the classroom, you learn on students you don't know, and then you go to the public on campus first. We had like not a hospital, but a clinic.
Clinic, yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, what was I talking about? Oh yeah,
shitty mustaches.
Yeah, sorry, the bourbon's lit. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, shitty mustaches, right? So like, yeah, so in this era of Life University, I had to wear like, it wasn't a white coat, it was a blue coat, blue white coat.
But it was like a lab coat.
Yeah, but it was blue.
Yeah.
Because they were being
like, I'm a student.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really weird. I had to wear this stupid thing and like a tie, and which is nice, but like it's just really uncomfortable. Like a dress shirt, I had to work really fancy to like physically push on someone.
You're like, I gotta move.
Yeah, so that was weird. But
my armpits are sweaty and they can't move anywhere because my shirt's been starched. I'm wearing a tie. You look down too hard, you choke yourself.
Yeah, that did suck. But
yeah.
I was okay. So I'm going to clinic and I have to wear this ensemble, whatever, this type of look. It's non-negotiable. I was like, I should grow like a really, really puffy mustache, like
Nice.
Magnum. Yeah, I did it. It was
my brother's about to join the fire department.
Oh, is it gonna thick stash?
For sure is gonna, because he grows nice facial hair.
Yeah, but having like just a fat
just
stash.
a fat ass stash.
I had to comb it like make it look clean. It was awesome, man.
Did you have to like trim it to get it off your lips so it wasn't in your mouth?
Yeah. But that was the weirdest look, man.
Yeah, I bet it does like feel weird whenever the hair goes, and I was like curl around your lip.
I was like 25 or something too. So I was
like,
like, I was like 25 with like a fucking hairy caterpillar underneath my
You're like, this is my shit now.
Yeah. I was gonna bring it back. Bring back the caterpillar, man.
Oh man, facial hair. I don't have any. I mean, I do. It's fuzzy, but it's not like I have to wax it.
I feel bad when I see women that have sideburns.
Yeah.
Or any facial hair, truthfully.
That they might not want.
Yeah, but especially when it's like thick.
Yeah. You're like, oh, this isn't a thing I have to do.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
I just feel bad for them.
People without facial hair. I mean, you should see my skincare routine now.
What?
I did a lot now.
Because of facial hair?
No, I just moisturize. I'm trying to look hot for a long time.
All right.
So.
Fully moisturized. What does that have to do with facial hair? What are you talking about?
I
got confused. Sorry, I was like, wait a minute.
What was I going off? You were talking about it's unfortunate. Yeah,
I got confused.
I just
Podcast
said
name. Called it.
I got confused. You said it's unfortunate whenever people do have hair. And I was like, yeah, it's annoying because it's like probably something they have to do or deal with.
Yeah, they don't, like a lady doesn't want like thick sideburns or like, where the.
So you either probably wax them or shave them.
Yeah, or like the worst is when like,
you got a whisker.
Yeah, like 3 black ones on your chin or something.
My mom tells me all the time. She's like, just wait, it's just a one. But it's probably enough because I mean, my aunt and mom both, they're just like, God damn it. Yeah, and it's just one. And you try to, and then you end up like accidentally pinching yourself. And she's like, just wait.
It's coming.
Which I have 3 gray hairs that are new.
Nice.
Probably after fucking Thursday.
Yeah, they'll do it,
because I just noticed it today.
Yeah, I got a shit ton of gray hairs.
I have them now. Like I had this one on my left side, on my right side, a few inches long. I'm like, all right, I see you. I know it's coming. But I flipped my hair the other way today, brushing my shit out. I was like, the fuck?
It's multiplied.
Those are fucking new. I was like, oh shit, I gotta handle my emotions better.
That's funny. That's the first thing that went through your head.
I was just like, well, okay. So back to the ring that I just got for my friend. This is
Wait a minute. Do we just do 50 minutes? 50 minutes of in between the story. Yes. Let's bring it home. Let's bring it back to the circle.
I was super emotional Thursday.
Sorry, because that's how we started this rant. Closing it.
Thursday, I was just so sad. I was fucking crying on my drive home. I was all sorts of emotional on my, it was Thursday. It was Wednesday because I had already not gotten home I was hanging out with my friends for birthday stuff. And that was great, but it was also a lot of like energy I had to keep up to be there. And like, I was excited and it's fucking birthdays. I love that shit. So I guess my birthday officially ended on Wednesday because I just got my last gift.
Well, it's pretty good because your birthday is early February.
Yes.
So like in this April, mid-April.
Last year it kind of ended on St. Patrick's Day because that was when I got my last gift. And so yeah, now it's the end of April. And I got this on Wednesday, and I was just, and I had these lavender flowers. I was like, I got my flower. Cause I also like, I had a new necklace and flowers. And so just like, hi husband, I have new things. I'm like, I bought these for myself.
I needed this.
And I was just like, I really wanted this. I bought flowers for myself cause I was sad. And then, I see the mail and I was like, what did we get in the mail? And I noticed there's a package, and Sam always leaves any package for me to open. And there was no return address. It was just my name and information. And then you're like overseas postage. I just know what that looks like because that's about the only stamps I buy.
Okay. I haven't bought a stamp in a
And
long
I was
time.
like, oh man, is this from Sabina? Oh, my aunt? Is it from Sam's sister who's in the UK? And it wasn't until I opened it that I was like, this is from Hannah. And I was like, oh my God. So it's a hug.
That's awesome.
I was like, I needed a hug today. And I said that as Sam is like walking away, and he's like, oh shit. Okay. I need to hug you now. Yeah. And I was like, it's not anything you did. I was just like, ah.
Sometimes you just got to get
funny.
it out.
So I feel much better. But now I have 3 gray hairs.
All right. I always thought
emotions.
I always thought that was like a old wives' tale.
Yeah, no, I think stress definitely has.
Oh, I know it does because
Yeah.
I've had a couple stressful.
Have you ever seen Twin Peaks?
No, we talked about this. I drunkenly talked about this on one of the podcasts where I
Get
drank.
out of here, spider.
Ooh, get it.
It's fine. I didn't smush it, but now you have a spider on your couch.
Oh man.
I don't know where he is. He's fine. He might be in my robe. I'll take him home.
There's a spider. That's what
If I have spider bites and die,
I don't think so.
this is my last
I
moment.
sleep on the couch a good bit on accident,
It's fine.
so I think I would already be dead.
And he just tickled me, and I was like, there's a spider.
He's
I ain't scared. Anywho, that's part of Leland is the dad in Twin Peaks. And the whole show starts off with, it's not like a spoof. It's not funny. There are like comedic like things in there just because of the time frame. And just like now it's kind of just like, that was weird. But there's a scene change where his whole hair goes white. And it's the first opening scene is like his daughter's been murdered. You find out later that it's like, it's not extraterrestrial, but it is like energetic spirits kind of stuff. And that's
Twin Peaks?
In Twin Peaks.
Really? I thought it was just...
Yeah, fucking Bob. Bob is like a spirit from the Black Lodge. There's the White Lodge and the Black Lodge.
I'm going to have to... I know it's
like, do you remember when Dr. Cooper, I'm hanging around too many doctors, when Agent Cooper goes into like all the red curtains? Have you ever seen those images where he's like, there's the black and white floor and all the red curtains?
No.
Anywho, that's when he's in the Black Lodge, and that's how Bob comes through the veil. And Laura was murdered basically by Bob.
I'm about to watch this shit.
And it's intense, but do it because it's really good. Especially now, like, especially being in like this other realm spiritual place, like you understand the spirituality sides of a lot of things, like the owls are not what they seem. And then like going to the different points and going through the veil. It's really good.
I have to check it. Everyone's always told me to watch that show for years.
It's super good.
Yeah, I've never been like, no, fuck that show. I've just been like, okay, cool. I'll watch it, but I just never have.
And then some of it's just kind of intense, but there is like, obviously like the stress, boom, his hair is white.
Oh yeah.
And then like his whole demeanor change, and he's like kind of like it's almost like a psychotic break.
That's just real. I don't know any science behind why you get stressful and your hair turns gray, but every chunk of like, I've had a couple year chunks of stress, and like I'll look, I'm like, oh shit, my hair's super gray.
But I'm kind of excited because I'm about to get like a periwinkle color in my hair.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, all right, bring it on, grays.
The weird thing is I got really gray here.
Yeah, but it pissed my dad off whenever he got facial hair.
Well, I looked at a picture, it popped up, you know how like
fucking time hops, time loops.
Yeah, or even on my phone, they have it on your, like, I know you live in the Stone Age, you don't have an iPhone, but like on an iPhone.
Fuck your iPhones, man.
But like it'll just pop up pictures, and it was from like a month before the office opened.
Oh yeah.
Totally regular color. And I look at it now, it's like gray. I was just like,
gray.
Man, I was just like stripping the life out of me.
Yeah.
But it's real. I don't know why.
And yeah, I don't know why either. But
I know it's real, so
thing.
I know it's a thing so much. Like I don't even care. I don't need to read it because I know it. It's like I know this guy's.
I've experienced it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know why this shit's real.
Yeah.
I did crow pose the other day.
I saw that.
Did you? Mm-hmm. I held it for a long time.
You should get your camera angle at like a 45 degree.
Yeah, that was in my butt.
I mean, it's fine, but you can actually see the cool lift off.
Yeah, I just want to see if I could. That was more for me to look at it.
Oh, that's fair.
Because I was like, I could never. My brain, when I get into yoga crow pose, my brain just goes nope.
Blurp.
And it's not even like a strength or it is a balance thing, but it's I can't.
It's also like a lifting from your core and your like serratus anterior.
Yeah,
lifting
it was just
upward.
my brain couldn't process what to do, right? So I was like, man. So I've been slowly working on this over time. I was like, well, let me try it again. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah, I did some because my niece is in tumbling. So she was like, let me show you my cartwheel. Let me show you my handstand. And obviously it's trash because she's a child and she's just learning.
That was gangsters.
I'm just saying. We
Obviously,
know
it's trash. I was thinking like she was killing it.
No, she ain't doing it, but she's wanting to. But I have all the tools and props at my house. So I have like a tiny exercise ball that you would do crunches on or something. But obviously she's fucking 5, so she's tiny. And so I showed her how to get into like a back bend from that. And then I showed her like my yoga wheel. Nice. And she's like, this is really cool stuff, Aunt Sarah. You're like, all day though, that was only like a 2-hour blurb of what parents do. Hey Aunt Sarah. Hey Aunt Sarah. Like she doesn't just call me Sarah or hey Aunt. She just hey Aunt Sarah every single time. And just like they want you to see everything.
Yeah. It's awesome at first.
Yeah.
I guess it's always awesome, but then you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I see it. I see that.
And she's like such a everything is a baby.
Yeah.
Everything
like a corn on the cob, but she's like, give me like a little can.
Yeah, I mean, Bailey has like a microphone. She's like, shh, 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 baby's sleeping. Anything, it gets covered up. Everything gets covered up. Everything is like made around like, oh, the baby can lay in here. The baby can do this. And then I have like naked paintings that I've made. And she's like, is there a baby in there? Because she knows what like ladies look like, you know.
Yeah.
It's not that. She wasn't like, oh my gosh, it's boobies. She was just like.
You've painted naked paintings?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I have two things. One of them is.
I didn't know you painted.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I paint. I can fuck around with some acrylic.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, so my boobie picture is literally just like a woman's bust from belly button. You don't see hands because hands are hard. So wrists are cut off, but it's shoulders, waist, tits, and then her head is a mouth.
Whoa.
Like a big mouth with teeth and lips. It's nice.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
I mean, it's cool. Most people like have a reason for it. Or just because you wanted to see it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, hanging around a bunch of band dudes, and they're like, oh, those were tits. I was like, I want to paint boobies.
No, I meant the mouth being a face being a mouth.
Oh, I just thought it would be cool. I can't draw a head.
Okay. I didn't know if there was just like deeper meaning for the full mouth.
And that's what everyone gave it. They're like, oh, is this like a thing? Like guys only see ladies for like the shit they talk about, but then it's like, oh, boobs. And I was like, I mean, I guess.
Art's whatever you want it to be.
That's what you want to see, man. I was just like, them lips are cool. I can paint that. And them titties are cool. And I did a good job making nipple shades out of oil paints.
There you go. I've never done that, man.
But she was just like, is there a baby inside her belly? Because my sister-in-law is pregnant, you know, she's just all about these babies.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. She's like, we could draw one.
We could make this happen.
And then the other painting is like, it is already an artist. I just copied it because it would be fun to paint. But it's like the back of a woman, like laying on a bed, kind of like that, sitting on her knees, and you just see ass. I was really proud I got the jawline. And then in the mirror reflection is like the front of the body, but it's an alien head.
Whoa.
So it was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
It is, I didn't know what you were going to say. And it's an alien head.
And it's an alien head. So it's just
awesome.
like lady, long hair, ass, and then alien face and boobies.
Nice.
And I was like, and she was just like, why is she naked? And she's like, I was like, she just got out of the bath. And she's like, okay.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. People are naked when they get out of the bath.
Well, kids also aren't weirded out about my kid will get naked and he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, why would they?
Yeah,
it's not weird.
Yeah, he's more, instead of being weird, he's like, check out my wiener.
Like,
yeah, he's like, look at this.
Boys. I mean, I get it. I would too.
Sometimes like if he falls asleep beside me or something, like he'll wake me up, or I'll wake up. Oh, yeah, he'll usually wake me up. I'm like, hey, to wake me up to go to wake up for the day.
Yeah.
If he's in the bed, like if he crawled in,
he's like, I'm here.
Yeah, but then he'll wake me up sometimes and he'll be like, Dad. Like, I'm like, huh? What's up, man? You okay? Yeah. He's like, my pee-pee's big.
I feel like it's doing a thing.
Yeah.
feel like it's gonna keep doing that,
Yeah, I'm always like,
and then it's not.
I'm like, every morning, every time we say that, I'm like, always like, how do you feel about that? He's like, it's cool. I'm like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, cool. You probably have to pee.
Yeah, and that's probably, he doesn't ask you, he asks me why sometimes, but I just more go, how you feel? He's like, yeah, it's cool. I'm like, yeah, it's
like,
cool.
all right,
I just is like, that's kind of our conversation about that right now.
That's hilarious.
Every once in a while, he does ask me, why does it happen? I'm just like, I don't know. It's cool. He's like, yeah, it's cool. And
Yeah,
then,
it's
like,
cool.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we'll get that bridge.
It's just a funny way to wake up to have your first grader like going, hey, Dad.
My pee-pee's hard.
My pee. No, he says big. He doesn't say hard.
Oh,
He says, my
big.
pee-pee's
Oh,
big.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So,
He hasn't learned that term yet.
Yeah. But like, it always makes, it doesn't matter if it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm always like, like it's funny every time.
Oh man, that is funny.
Yeah, I either know he either like accidentally peed a little bit.
Yeah.
He doesn't pee the bed anymore, but every once in a while, like a little will
You're
come
like,
out.
oh shit, I'm still asleep.
Yeah,
I
he'll
need
get
to
up
go.
and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Or he either wakes up and tells me, hey, I peed a little. He's like, Dad, I peed a little.
I was like, oh.
Or he's like, my pee-pee's big. Like every morning when he wakes me up, I'm like in my head, I'm like, which one is it going to be, man?
Like, where are we gonna be today, kiddo? Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Yeah, it is.
They're
pretty-
fucking kids are funny.
Kids are funny, man.
I was just like, she was just like, Aunt Sarah, you ever gonna have a baby in your belly? I was like, I don't know about that, man. And she's like, how come? I was like, I don't know. I'm just liking hanging out with you right now. And she's like, I like you hanging out with me too.
that is good.
Yeah, 5-year-olds, man, that shit's where it's at.
It is where it's at.
They're cool.
They are cool.
I was like, I mean, they can be a lot, but that was fun. The 3-year-old wasn't feeling it today.
You're not feeling the biological clock ticking.
I mean, maybe in a sense of like, I want to fuck a lot, but
Doesn't count.
No, I do not feel the need for my uterus to be full of something.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking.
But like, I mean, if like that's what people are like, my uterus needs to have something in it. If that's what people feel when they're like, oh, I think my biological clock is ticking. They're like, I need my uterus to be warm.
I don't know. I've never actually.
Because someone has told me that before. They were like, I just had a need to have a baby inside of me. And I was like, I have not experienced that yet.
Yeah. I've never really, I know what biological clock is ticking. I know, but I never really thought about what does it feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just like urgency.
Yeah. But like what, like, yeah. But you.
Someone, yeah.
Word picture, like I need a baby, like something.
Yeah,
in my
someone
uterus.
has told me that. They're like, I don't know what just fucking happened. Because, I mean, she was just like, in one way or the other, didn't really care. But then they were like, I need a fucking baby.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not there.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever felt that way.
I do like other people's babies, though.
No. Yeah, no. You do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, like, because I always hear.
I mean, I like other people's babies more than I don't want to watch your children, though.
I just want to hang out with
That
them.
is for sure. I am definitely not the person to be like, hey, would you care to babysit? No.
No, I don't care.
No, not at fucking all.
Yeah, I don't know what, but I want to know what that feels like.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyone got that?
Like,
You
I
can
want
come
to know
tell
what
us.
I want to know because I don't know if guys experience it or like, but you think about it.
I have a few people this week that have told me they're like, I'm ready to have a baby. It's like, I need to have a son.
Is it
like
a guy or a gal?
It's
or
a guy.
Both? Oh, both. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I felt that for a while, but it was more like I was just like, I don't want to be really old when I have a kid.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
It was more of like an age time frame that
Yeah.
you're like, if I have a kid, I want to do it now.
Yeah, just so I could like be a certain age and do stuff with them. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I'm not like it's okay to have whatever you want, but like that was like a thing. But like I didn't feel like a strong desire to have, you know what I mean? Like to procreate. I was just more like I would like to have kids, obviously.
I like the procreating part.
Yeah, for sure.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's a different sensation. That's a
I
different
will say
urge.
that is increased thought process. Like I feel like this whole year has been like not focused enough on anything else.
Except for doing it.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. If you're going to focus on something, that's something good to focus on.
Yeah, but I also like need to learn German, and I have some shit I've been paying for that I need to fucking get on. I bought a tablet. I did all
like-
these things to like you
you're like-
fucking do your shit.
Learn German or sexy time. You're like,
That's
that's a tough call, man.
a tough call.
It's not a tough call. German's never won. German has
I'm gonna
never
be
won.
really fucking pissed if I do not like have full conversations with my grandparents before they die. I'm gonna be real fucking pissed.
Yeah,
at
well, I remember you
myself.
telling me that's a
I'm
good.
gonna be really mad at myself if I don't get that goal accomplished.
Well, gotta get on it.
I know.
Just split your time between fucking and German.
Yeah,
Split it.
it's hard.
That's what she said.
I think that's a good place to call it.
Okay, sweet. We'll call
That was a perfect ending to that.
yeah, we'll call it on that one. All right, guys, check us out on the
Never
stuff.
99, man.
No-
Find our shit.
Yeah, find it.
words and numbers and stuff.
Words and numbers and stuff. Peace out, guys.
New podcast name.
Well, yes, good one. Words and numbers and stuff.